All right, mate? All right? Yo! Hey everyone! Welcome to Abby Online Teach. Today I'm going to be going through how to greet people. So we use greetings when we want to introduce ourselves, or if we're meeting somebody, or if we just want to acknowledge somebody, and also if we want to welcome someone. So I'm going to be going through 3 different types of greetings today, and these involve different formalities. So the first one will be formal, the next one will be informal, and the third one will be very informal. Make sure you listen carefully because there will be a quiz at the end of this video. So to begin with, for formal greetings, we might use these greetings when meeting with a boss, or if we are going to have an interview. We may also use them at very formal events, such as a wedding or a funeral. So I'm going to be running through a few different greetings that you may use in these kind of occasions. So the first formal greeting is good morning. Good morning. You may also want to go in to shake the person's hand as you say this. So you might say, good morning. Good morning. Be careful to make sure that it is before 12 o'clock because you want to make sure you're saying this in the morning. You could of course then say, good afternoon. Good afternoon. And if it's late in the evening, you might say, good evening, good evening. But for good evening, just be careful not to say good night. They're very similar, however, we often say good night when we're signing off and we're saying goodbye. And this is often used just before bedtime. So when I go to bed every night, I normally say good night. So just be careful not to say this when you're meeting with somebody. The next formal greeting, which can also be used informally, is hello. And you often wave when you say this, hello. However, you could also shake somebody's hand and say hello, and then you may follow this by saying, hello, it's a pleasure to meet you. Hello, it's a pleasure to meet you. Or you might say, hello, it's nice to meet you. Hello, it's nice to meet you. And of course, make sure you only say this when it's the first time you've met that person. So if you're walking into a job interview, or if you're meeting some new members of somebody's family at a wedding, it's nice to say, hello, it's nice to meet you. So now we are going to be moving on to informal greetings. So you may use informal greetings when saying hello to your colleagues at work, or when you are greeting some of your friends or family members. So the first informal greeting is hi, hi. And we often do a wave when we say this. Hi. You could also say hey. And this is one that I often use. I think it's quite a friendly way to greet people you know quite well. So hey, hey. The next informal greeting, which you might use at work when you're greeting your colleagues in the morning, and I often use it at work, and I just say, morning, morning. And you can say it in quite a friendly, high-pitched voice, morning, morning. The next informal greeting is, what's new? What's new? This is a way of saying, how are you? How are you? So you could say either what's new or how are you? And they will also often ask you, how are you? Or what's new with you? So make sure you have something ready that you might want to tell them. For example, not much, or I'm really good, thank you. Another way you could say this is saying, what's up? What's up? And this doesn't mean what's up, as in up in the sky. It's just like saying, what's new? What's up? And they might then reply and tell you if there's anything up. They might say, not much. And it just means that they're not up to anything. Or if there is something up, they might say, I'm not having a good day today, or I'm having a really good day today. So just be ready that they will tell you a little bit about their day, and then you'll be expected to tell them a bit about yourself and what you've been up to. And the last informal greeting is, it's good to see you. It's good to see you. And you might use this one if you haven't seen that person for a little bit of time, maybe a week or so. It's good to see you. And the last formality is very informal. So you can use these greetings if you are young and cool, or if you're going to a party or a concert. So the first informal greeting is hiya, hiya. This is one I might use if I'm going to a party. I might say hiya, hiya. The next one is what's up, what's up. And this is often used with the younger generation. So if you're a teenager or you're quite young and cool, you might say, what's up? Or sometimes this is abbreviated, so shortened to sup, sup. This isn't something that I would use because it doesn't suit me. However, some people, if they're quite young and cool, then they might think it suits them to say sup. And if you do say this one, just expect again for a response. So it means similar to what's up, because it's just abbreviated slightly and they say it really quickly, what's up? Another one is yo, yo. So perhaps if you are quite cool and young, or if you're a singer or into pop music, then you might say yo. So just be careful that you think this is something that would suit you and your personality. And the last one is all right, all right. And this is often used when you acknowledge someone in a very informal way. So if you're walking past someone on the street and you're quite young and cool, you might say, all right, mate, all right. This isn't something that I would often say, but this might suit you and your personality. So if you are quite cool and you want to just greet people in a really casual way, you might just say, all right. And they might say, yeah, I'm all right, how are you? Or they might say, you all right? So it doesn't always need a response, but sometimes you might just want to say, yeah, I'm all right. So those are all of the different types of greetings, and it's really important to find greetings that suit you and your personality. So for example, I would often say, hey, when speaking to friends and family or in informal occasions. But if I was at work, I might use a slightly more formal greeting and say to my colleagues, morning, morning. And if I was going for an interview, I would probably say, good morning, and I might follow it with, it's a pleasure to meet you. So it's really important to think carefully about the greetings that you would like to use and just to ensure that they suit you. And if you are unsure on what formality to go for, I'd recommend saying something like, hello, if you're not sure if it's formal or informal, or if you're at a party or a family occasion, you could just say, hi, and this is quite a safe option. So now it is time for our quiz. So I hope you've been listening, and if you do feel you need to rewatch this video, feel free to go back and just check you have understood everything we have covered. So to begin the quiz, I have got 5 questions for you, and I want to see what you have learnt today. Question number 1. When meeting your boss, do you say A, hiya, hiya, or B, what's up? What's up? Or C, good morning, good morning. You've got 5 seconds to answer, starting from now. Okay, so the answer was C. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, so question number 2. When you're meeting up with a friend, do you say A, hiya, hiya, or B, good evening, good evening, or C, it's a pleasure to meet you, it's a pleasure to meet you? And your 5 seconds starts from now. Okay, and the answer was A, hiya, hiya. And question number 3, if you are attending an interview, applying for a new job, do you greet the person by saying A, hey, hey, or B, hello, it's a pleasure to meet you. So going in for the handshake, hello, it's a pleasure to meet you. Or C, sup, sup. And you have got 5 seconds to answer, starting from now. Okay, so the answer was B. Hello, it's a pleasure to meet you. Question number 4, if you're young and cool and you're at a party, you might greet people by saying A, good evening, good evening. Or B, yo, yo. Or C, hello, hello. And you've got 5 seconds to think about it, starting from now. And the answer was B, yo, yo, ensuring it does suit your personality. And the last question, question number 5, is a situation where you're not sure what to say. So do you say A, hello, hello, or B, good morning, it's a pleasure to meet you. Good morning, it's a pleasure to meet you. Or C, sup, sup. And you have got 5 seconds starting from now. Okay, so the answer was A. Hello, hello. So this is a really useful one to remember. If you are in doubt, hello is quite a safe option. So now it's time to tally up your score and make sure you let me know what you scored down below in the comments. If you scored 3 or less, I would really strongly recommend re-watching this video and trying our quiz again. If you did score 4 or 5, well done. I think you are ready to get out in the world and greet people. So well done, and I really look forward to having you all here for my next video. So make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and also you can comment down below if you have any suggestions for future videos. Make sure you are subscribed if you're not already. You can also turn on that notification bell to make sure you know when I have uploaded a new video. I really can't wait to see you in my next one. Thank you all for watching. Bye!